capital. AI is often described as software, light, fast, almost invisible. But that is not what it really is. AI is heavy, not emotionally, but physically, financially, and structurally. This is a story about that weight, and about why it changes how the future is built. 1. Why AI is not just another technology. For most of modern history, new technologies made us more productive. Steam, electricity, computers, the internet. Each one transformed how we live and work. But something stayed strangely constant. Economic growth, the long-term pace of prosperity, barely moved. Even the digital revolution did not break that pattern. BlackRock points out something unusual. AI might, not because it is smarter, but because it changes the speed of discovery itself. AI does not just help humans work, it shortens the distance between an idea and a result. It compresses experimentation, testing, iteration. And when that loop gets shorter, innovation accelerates. For the first time in a century, a true growth breakout becomes conceivable. Not guaranteed, but structurally possible. 2. Why this future is not light. Here is the paradox. AI feels virtual, but it is built on something brutally physical. Chips, data centers, power plants, cooling systems, water, land, transmission lines. Nothing about AI scales without them. BlackRock calls this the weight of AI. Unlike past software revolutions, AI demands massive upfront investment. Before revenue appears, capital must already be locked in. Before models earn money, machines must be built. This creates something rare, a time mismatch. Money moves first, infrastructure follows, returns arrive later. AI may transform the world quickly, but it is built slowly. 3. What really decides who wins? Because of this weight, the most important question changes. Not who has the best model, but who can deploy capital at scale, into the real world, early enough to matter. Once a data center is built, it cannot easily be undone. Once power grids are expanded, they commit the future. Capital, when it becomes physical, becomes irreversible. From BlackRock's perspective, AI is no longer a story. It is already a structure. 4. Why infrastructure quietly becomes the center. If AI is heavy, everything that supports it becomes critical. Electricity, networks, cooling, transmission. Even if we do not know which AI company will dominate, we already know something else. All of them must pass through the same physical bottlenecks. Infrastructure does not compete. It enables the arena. And right now, many of these assets are priced as if they belong to the past. But AI is pulling them into the future. This is why BlackRock looks there, not at what is loud, but at what everything depends on. 5. How finance itself is changing. Heavy technology needs heavy finance. GPUs, grids, and data centers cost too much to be funded only by internal cash, so borrowing becomes essential. But not everyone can borrow. In the AI era, access to capital becomes as important as access to technology. This shifts the entire financial system. Private credit, infrastructure debt, new ways of moving money. Not lighter, more selective, more structural. The risk is no longer just, did you pick the right stock? It is, Are you standing on the side of the system that can absorb pressure? 6. Why timing matters more than prediction. BlackRock does not tell us what will happen. It tells us something more subtle, that AI unfolds in stages. Investment first, constraints later, returns after that. Power, land, permits, capital, these do not scale instantly, so the future arrives unevenly. This is why patience matters. Not because nothing is happening, but because everything is happening in sequence. Closing. AI is not light. It is a machine built out of capital, time, and physical limits. To invest in AI is not to guess the future. It is to recognize where the future is already being made irreversible. Before the names are known, before the winners are clear, before the stories are written. That is what it means to see value before it is named. If this changed how you see AI, from software to structure, from speed to sequence, then it has done its work. Thank you for listening.